Hey guys, welcome back to Cycle Rider Roy. My name is Vishu and today I'm gonna show you how easily you can wax your bicycle chain and start your waxing journey. Now bicycle chain waxing is becoming popular and a lot of cyclists are moving to this wax based chain. Now what are the benefit of this? Well, first of all, it definitely keeps your entire drivetrain neat and clean. Second benefit, a lot of cyclists claim that when they wax their bicycle chain, they are able to increase the lifespan of their bicycle chain up to 3 times. It basically saves a lot of money which you spent on the cleaning product as well as on your drivetrain parts. So today I'm gonna show you the basic beginner steps of how easily this bicycle chain waxing can be done at your home. Now you will be needing few products in order to move to wax based chain. Number one, you will be needing paraffin wax, which is easily available online. I bought a 1 kg pack from Amazon which costed me only 300 rupees. Second, you'll also be needing a electric cooker like this which I'm showing you at the moment. Third, you'll be needing a bicycle specific degreaser so that you can degrease your bicycle chain. Number 4, isopropyl alcohol. Now this is not really needed, but I personally recommend so that you can actually clean your bicycle chain absolutely squeaky clean before we begin the waxing process. Step 1. Remove your bicycle chain and put it into a container or maybe into a bowl like this. Fill the bowl with petrol or diesel, whatever you want to use, and keep it overnight. Why I'm recommending doing this step is basically this step can easily clean your bicycle chain before we use the bicycle specific degreaser. Just look how messy it is to remove your bike chain even when you are using wax based lubes. So after the overnight soaking in petrol or diesel, the chain turns up like this. This is a little bit cleaner than before. So the next step which I personally do, and I recommend you to do this as well, is that you use a little bit of this dishwashing soap and just add it into a pan, container or whatever you have like this. This will ensure and help us clean it further before we move on to the degreasing part. A little bit of warm water like this. You will see within few minutes lot of oil and grease will come up from this. Now remember, you do not need to leave your chain like this for a long time. You just need to leave it for like 5 minutes maybe and clean it with a little bit of brush. So this is a toothbrush which I generally use to clean the chains like this. So after few minutes the soapy water might turn like this into foam and all. Just keep cleaning the chain. This chain cleaning is the biggest time consuming part, because if you don't do it well, you may end up having a bad wax chain. After the soap water cleaning, just use a cloth and just roughly clean this chain like this. Now this bike chain is ready for degreasing. So we're gonna throw this up. Now to degrease this bicycle chain, I use this bio degreaser. This is a Blub bicycle specific degreaser. You can use any degreaser as per your choice, but it should be a bike specific. And just leave your bike chain like this and spray with the degreaser. Nicely coat all the chain and links with the degreaser. Don't worry, we will be reusing this degreaser next time whenever you want to deep clean your bike chain. So no need to throw away this. So as you can see here guys, I have coated the entire bike chain with degreaser. I'm gonna leave it like this for at least 5 to 10 minutes so that the degreaser can break down all the deep links, greases and oil. And after that we will clean it with some hot water and soapy water. Now so guys, check this out. This is how the chain turns up after the degreasing and soap water cleaning and after rubbing the entire chain with a cloth. So you can see the chain is pretty much cleaned up now. So after the soap water cleaning, I leave the bicycle chain like this for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So this basically helps in drying up the entire chain so that we can remove all sort of water which is deep inside the link. You can leave it for at least 10 to 15 minutes, and after that we'll soak this chain into isopropyl alcohol. Now the next step is IPA bath. Use your chain, put it into a container like this or anything that you have at your home. This is the isopropyl alcohol, 99.5% alcohol है ये IPA का, and just pour it like this. So we just need to give this a nice bath. Now why are we doing this step? Only because to remove any bit of water or maybe any bit of oil or contaminants which is still there inside the chain. After this IPA bath, this bike chain is absolutely ready. You can just simply give this a nice massage like this. Usually we don't give massages to bicycle chain and you guys will be wondering yaar pata nahi Vishu kya kar raha hai. But don't worry about it. This step is important. Also you can just clean up your quick links as well. There you go. And this is done. Now don't worry, you do not need to throw away this IPA. You can reuse it for the next time. But generally IPAs are pretty cheaply available, 5 liters for 500 rupees. Remove this bike chain from the IPA and drip off any excess IPA that you have like this. And just give this a cleaning. There you go. And just clean it like this to remove the IPA. Nice. Now make sure guys the entire IPA solution evaporates from this bicycle chain before you put this into waxing. So I'm gonna leave it for 2-3 minutes maybe. So now we're gonna use this paraffin wax. So all we need to do is we'll be using this electric cooker. So this is how you can use the paraffin wax with your electric cooker. I'm using this much, so don't worry, we can reuse this wax for a longer period of time. Now for this quick link, I recommend do not drip it into this electric cooker because it will be very hard to remove. So just you can just put it somewhere else, and when we remove this bicycle chain, at that time you can just simply dip it and it will be coated in wax as well. So you can leave your bicycle chain like this and just switch on the electric cooker. I have set the temperature about 80 degrees Celsius. So this will automatically melt the wax and wax our entire chain. So I'll just leave it here for at least 5 to 10 minutes and it will do its job. So after about 5 minutes guys, you can check out that the wax is completely melted. So now you can switch off this electric cooker and just move your bicycle chain like this so that any sort of air bubble which is there, it will be removed. So I'll just leave my bicycle chain like this for at least 5 to 10 minutes more, or until the top layer of the wax starts to become solid. That is when I'll remove this bicycle chain. And so guys, if you see, the top layer has started to become harder now. So this is the right time we need to remove the bicycle chain from this. Otherwise the entire wax is going to be solid and then we need to just remelt it again in order to remove it. So I'm gonna use this and then slowly we'll be pulling up the bike chain like this. So if you see that wax is dripping off, just let it drip inside this electric cooker into the melted wax, and then just you can simply remove it like this. Now guys, after the waxing you must be wondering that what are we gonna do with this wax which we just used. So basically we can reuse this wax for up to like 4 to 5 times or until this wax becomes like this. So here is my previous wax which I used for at least 5 to 6 rewaxing, and you can see that this wax has completely turned black and it is too much contaminated. So we won't be able to use this wax again. So the formula is very simple. You can reuse the wax until it becomes too dark or too contaminated for you to reuse it. So this is how I hang the chain so that the wax can become hard. Look at this, the chain is completely hard. I'm trying to move it, but it is absolutely solid. So this chain is now ready. So before I put the chain back, I'm gonna clean this drivetrain as well. So we just simply need to remove these wax. All you need to do is you simply break each links like this by twisting it. These are our master links and you can see there are wax as well. So before you put back your chain, I would recommend you to remove any wax. And also if you see here that both of these small holes are completely covered up with wax. So just push it like this to remove the waxing layer. Also remove it from your master link like this, and from the edges of these rollers as well. There we go. Push it and it will remove the additional wax. Now with the help of this master plier, just reattach your quick links. Now once you've installed your chain back to your bicycle, I would recommend you that you go through all the gears to remove any additional wax which is there on your chain. Just shift all the gears this way so that the chain links becomes loose, and any sort of excess wax, it can fall to the ground. There you go. Just go through all the gears like this for a few times, like 30 spin, maybe 30-40 spin is more than enough. You will have a little bit of gearing problem at the beginning because the wax is still there and the chain is little stiff, but after a few minutes it will be all ready for your ride. And here you can see at the bottom we have all the additional wax which fall off. So guys, congratulations, you are officially now a part of waxing community and a clean drivetrain for your rides. Now few things you need to take care when you are riding a wax based chain. Number one is that a wax based chain is prone to rusting. Yes, it can rust pretty quickly. Now in case you accidentally pour water on the chain, or maybe it is due to the rain or something, so what I recommend in order to prevent any sort of rusting, just use a little bit of WD-40 cloth like this and spray a little WD-40 onto the cloth like this. Not much, just little bit, and just simply give your bike chain a rub like this, So this will protect from any sort of rusting and going to prevent future rust or anything. You do not need to spray WD-40 directly on the chain or inside the link. Just coat the outer layer and the top layer, that's it, and it will protect against any sort of rust. Even my full suspension bike, the drivetrain is completely waxed, and on this hardtail 27.5 Emotion, this drivetrain is also waxed. So if you are someone who's riding on snow or maybe on mud, then definitely waxing is not for you. Now in case you end up in wet weather condition ride, then definitely I recommend you to do the entire step completely. I mean chain cleaning, degreasing and then waxing in order to protect it from any sort of rust. But trust me guys, the effort is only for the chain cleaning part. Apart from that, waxing is pretty easy and very less time consuming, and it can save up a lot of your money. Now when I was a beginner, my friend Brian, the Indian cyclist, he helped me understand the basics of this wax chain. So make sure you also check his video, link is available in the description. So in case you have some queries, you can ask me in the comment section and I will try to help you out. If this video was helpful for you, make sure you like and share this video. Subscribe this channel for some more amazing contents like this. So I'll see you with some more videos. Until then, bye bye.